I'm Ryan Tyack from the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, and I do archery. I got into the sport by my mother, who encouraged me to take up something because I played too many computer games, and that happened to be the sport I wanted to try. I was horrible at it, but I loved it, and that's why I keep shooting. So when I was 15, I got to win the Cadet World Championships, and then when I was 17, we got to win the Junior Team World Championships along with Taylor Worth, who hopefully will be joining me in the games. And then in 2011, I got to come second. And in 2014, I got to win the Open Indoor World Championship. Indoor and outdoor archery does vary quite a bit. You're shooting a lot closer on a smaller target, and so it's a bit more precise. I mean, there's still a lot of precision shot outdoors, but you don't have to worry about the wind or the light change or the temperature, so it purely comes down to you in the end. And so it can be a lot more stressful because you know that if you mess up, that is all that can affect the arrow. For archery to get a team qualification, we have to finish top 9 at the World Championships, or possibly at the final qualifying event if there's spots available still. And by getting one team position, we get 3 individual placings. And so we weren't able to do that for London, and we can do it now, which takes a lot of pressure off of us, and it means we can focus on the games instead of getting into the games. My first World Cup and my second World Cup, I performed pretty well, and I was happy with the progression. And then it dropped a little bit going into World Championships, but we're still able to shoot well enough to beat Brazil, who's the host country, and be able to earn our team position. And so my individual ranking was good, and then the eliminations I didn't do so well, but we got our main goal, which was that Olympic quota. So for archery, we got to go to the test event this year, and that's actually in the San Bodromo, which is where Carnival is. And what I learned is that the concrete on the floor reflects a lot of heat, and so we were there in October, and they have the same seasons as Australia. So for us, it was very, very hot for anyone, and the heat bouncing off the concrete was just incredible. And then also trying to read the wind with the grandstands around, it's a very different environment. But it's really good to be able to see that before you actually have to go over there and compete next year. So if we're all based in the same area, it means we can help push each other to train. So someone might not see me at training, and then they'll ask me why I'm not there, or we'll be able to push each other and say, hey, let's go shoot together. And the team, a lot of us have known each other for a good part of 10 years, so we've been able to go forward and train properly, and it really helps knowing each other, that when you're shooting in a team event, or just knowing how people's tendencies are going forward.